2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first-round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
Oh, he's hit a tree. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Hope you're not developing a little glitch there.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Playing their fifth shot. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Ouch, that's not the way they intended to start their day, Rich.
Nope, it looked like you were out there, Luke. Lucky to get away with a double bogey.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop.
Currently at 2 over par. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Opting for the 6 iron. That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Now this is important. This for par.
That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Sitting at 3 over for the day.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. A bit out of shape with that swing. Got to get the rhythm back. Second shot here on the 4th. Looks to have chosen the 7 iron.
Nice out the rough here.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
Now 5 strokes behind. This hole is a par 5.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honour on the hole. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It was on a good line.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Now 4 back after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. Going to take 2 great shots to get on. Oh, well played. Playing from around 190 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. That should set up another chance. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
That's tiny. Sitting at 1 over. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Ooh, just missed that one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. This one's a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
That was a gallant attempt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. This is what they have left for par.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Well, 13th, that's unlucky for some, Rich. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
Time now for the 4th shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Here's their 6th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Uh-oh, this one's heading to the hazard. And it's their 8th shot now. 5 shots off the pace. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Let's return to live play now. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Good putt, that. Currently at 7 over par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Okay, steady now. And this one is for his par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
And he's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Nicely holed. And for par.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Sitting at 7 over for the day. Now with the honour on a par 5. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Second shot here on the 16th. And he's down there.
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
And here we are with their fourth. This one heading towards the green.
Okay, that'll work.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Wow, what a save.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Looking better.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
A par putt on the table.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. 13 feet to the hole. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
Luke, every player faces this at some point in time, even the greats. You miss a cut. It's never a good feeling, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
And that makes him tied for first. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 9-iron. You like that, didn't you? Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for back-to-back birdies.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And before we get too deep into the competition, let's hear from our own Robin Hood of the broadcast team, John McCarthy. What are the players looking forward to this week at Sherwood Shores?
Well, Luke, the players are definitely looking forward to a fun, challenging course, but I'm looking forward to the views. Look at this course. I'm struggling to find something other than stunning to call this course. If I pull up my, let's see here, we got my thesaurus out. We could go remarkable, extraordinary, staggering, incredible, astonishing, marvelous, phenomenal, thrilling, out of this world. Those are all great descriptors of Sherwood Shores. There are a lot of wild and untamed places you can get your ball into on this course, and I can't wait to see how the best players in the world deal with Sherwood Shores this week.
Shame it didn't drop. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Teeing off here at the 4th. From around 180 yards out, he shares the lead. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Yeah, you'll take that.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
He's currently tied for first. Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. To be bold or lay up?
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And back to the course with the live action.
Putting for birdie here.
This one's looking good. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 2 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, can you believe it?
I gotta say, Luke, hole-in-ones are rare, but getting to watch one on TV, yes!
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
And after that hole, leading Patrick Cantlay by a couple of strokes. The 8th hole at Sherwood Shores is a par 4, measuring just over 400 yards.
Options galore on this tee shot, Luke. You can take out a hybrid, a fairway wood, and hit it down the left-hand side, or you can challenge the right-hand side with the driver. If successful, it's going to lead to a very simple, straightforward second shot where you can see the entire green, including the flagstick. But if you lay up, you're not going to quite have that same opportunity. Love this green complex. This is one of the coolest holes on this golf course.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And a par putt awaits him.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. That's the right option. Put it back in play. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Couple of shaky moments on this hole, but that one is top drawer, guaranteeing the par.
We've arrived at a par 4.
That dog will hunt.
Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently leading.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. Time to tee off on the 11th. Bit disappointing, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Going with a 3-wood here. Getting ready to play their third.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Oh, well done.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's a bonus.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
For the par.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? That's an awful error. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, the 13th might be unlucky for some, but I love what we're looking at here. Par 3, 193 yards. Pretty hole.
Such a picturesque hole on an already picturesque golf course, right? Anywhere out to the right missing, oh, that's just a massive no-no. You know not to go there. Every single player will be bailing out to the right-hand side and leaning on their putter to hopefully either make a long one or even just getting it up and down for par.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Handy effort, that one. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Currently leading by 3.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. And after that hole, leading Patrick Cantlay now by 3 strokes. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
Well played, mate.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. This is on a great line.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 7 under. He sits in first position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's a pretty handy shot. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Leading by 5 shots after that. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
7 feet to the cup. Looks good off the blade. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Sherwood Shores finishes with a 446-yard par 4. Rich, your thoughts?
Back into the setting sun. I always found that to be one of the most difficult things to do because you really have to focus, especially with everything on the line. There's some scraggly areas, some bunkers down the right-hand side that you want to avoid. Only the big hitters will reach that fairway bunker in the center. Up by the green, though, thankfully, no more bunkers to be found. But once again, you're finding this green, which is massively undulating. What a fantastic finishing hole.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Yes, Luke, it's a very strange position to be in because you feel like it's yours to lose, but it's also yours to win. I mean, which way are you looking at it? Hopefully, they're thinking it's mine.
KaijuForceNeo Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. Just 3 feet to the cup.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
That gets the job done. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well played.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Time for the 5th shot. How close was that to going down?
Putting for bogey here.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the hybrid. See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, well played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Wow, that's misjudged. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Options galore on this tee shot, Luke. You can take out a hybrid, a fairway wood, and hit it down the left-hand side, or you can challenge the right-hand side with the driver. If successful, it's going to lead to a very simple, straightforward second shot where you can see the entire green, including the flagstick. But if you lay up, you're not going to quite have that same opportunity. Love this green complex. This is one of the coolest holes on this golf course.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That'll sting a bit.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place.
Well, this should be unpredictable. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Oh my God, Rich, I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Opting for the 5-iron. Currently -5. Currently in top spot.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Currently leading by 2. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 12th. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. 16 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. Putting for par. Well done. Currently in first position. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Such a picturesque hole on an already picturesque golf course, right? Anywhere out to the right missing, oh, that's just a massive no-no. You know not to go there. Every single player will be bailing out to the right-hand side and leaning on their putter to hopefully either make a long one or even just getting it up and down for par.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Setting up miles from the hole.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Leading by a shot after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm.
We have a short par 4 ahead of us here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Oh, that was pure. Good chance to move to 6 under par here.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Woo, this is getting fun, isn't it?
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
They're nicely holed.
Managing to maintain their position.